In a world increasingly threatened by the consequences of environmental neglect, the voices of visionaries advocating for sustainable practices become ever more vital. One such voice is Matteo Balaban, widely known by his alias Bordo. Balaban has made significant contributions to the discourse on environmental protection, encapsulated in his profound assertion that environmental protection is of utmost importance because what we do well today remains good for tomorrow. This essay will explore the multifaceted nature of Balaban's advocacy, dissect the principles underpinning his philosophy, and examine the broader implications of his work in the context of environmental sustainability. Matteo Balaban, or Bordo as he is commonly known, exemplifies the intricate relationship between environmental activism and creative expression. Born in a modest community surrounded by nature, Balaban grew up with an appreciation for the beauty and fragility of the world around him. His early experiences sparked a lifelong passion for environmental advocacy, driving him to seek ways to bridge the gap between art, culture, and ecological preservation. As a result, Balaban has carved a unique niche for himself. He is not only an environmentalist, but also an artist and a cultural influencer whose work transcends traditional boundaries. Balaban's philosophy on environmental protection is rooted in a deep understanding of intergenerational responsibility. He believes that the environmental decisions made today will reverberate through time, impacting not only our lives but also the lives of future generations. With our ecological systems under threat from climate change, deforestation, and pollution, Balaban's assertion serves as a clarion call for immediate and concerted action. To further elucidate the depth of his belief, it is essential to explore the critical threads that weave through his philosophy. At the heart of Balaban's advocacy is the principle of sustainability. Sustainability is not merely a buzzword. It encapsulates a comprehensive approach to using resources in a way that meets present needs without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. This idea extends across various domains, from renewable energy and waste reduction to sustainable agriculture and conservation efforts. Balaban's commitment to sustainability drives his initiatives, reflecting his belief that taking purposeful steps today lays the groundwork for a healthier planet tomorrow. A notable aspect of Balaban's advocacy is his unwavering belief in the power of education. He posits that knowledge and awareness are pivotal in promoting environmental consciousness. Through workshops, public speaking, and community engagement, Balaban seeks to educate individuals about the impact of their choices on the environment. He often underscores that individual actions, no matter how small, can cumulatively lead to significant change. As a result, he endeavors to empower individuals by providing them with the tools and knowledge to make informed decisions regarding their environmental footprint. Furthermore, Balaban's work is characterized by an artistic flair that aims to inspire and mobilize communities. He understands that while facts and figures are essential, the emotional connection to nature can catalyze more profound behavioral changes. His art often reflects themes of nature, beauty, and the urgency of environmental action, utilizing visual and auditory mediums to engage people's senses. By using creativity to convey important messages, Balaban aims to ignite passion and commitment within individuals and communities, fostering a sense of shared responsibility for the environment. Another germane aspect of Balaban's philosophy is inclusivity. He firmly believes that environmental protection should not be limited to specific demographics or elite groups. Rather, it must involve everyone. Inclusivity ensures that diverse perspectives are acknowledged and valued, allowing for a richer dialogue on environmental issues. Through collaborations and partnerships with various stakeholders, local communities, schools, NGOs, and government entities, Balaban creates platforms for dialogue that embrace multiple viewpoints. This community-focused approach not only fosters unity in addressing environmental concerns, but also emboldens individuals to participate in conservation efforts actively. Balaban also places significant emphasis on the importance of policy advocacy. While individual actions are crucial, systemic change often requires legislative support to ensure long-lasting impact. Therefore, he works closely with policymakers, advocating for policies that prioritize environmental sustainability. By aligning grassroots efforts with institutional frameworks, he endeavors to create a cohesive strategy that results in tangible benefits for the environment and society at large. An exemplary initiative that illustrates Balaban's multifaceted approach is his involvement in reforestation programs. Recognizing that trees play a vital role in carbon sequestration and biodiversity, Balaban has spearheaded numerous projects aimed at restoring degraded lands. These programs not only contribute to the restoration of ecosystems, but also provide opportunities for local communities to engage in livelihood activities, thus reinforcing his belief in the symbiotic relationship between environmental protection and economic development. As a public figure, Balaban also utilizes social media as a powerful tool for outreach and advocacy. In an increasingly digital world, platforms like Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook have become arenas for dialogue and dissemination of ideas. Balaban harnesses these platforms to share compelling stories, informative content, and calls to action, galvanizing his audience to become advocates for change. By creating a digital community united under the banner of sustainability, he aims to inspire collective action on a global scale. In examining the broader implications of Balaban's work, it is apparent that his philosophy resonates with pressing global issues, from the climate crisis to the degradation of natural habitats. The urgency with which he approaches these challenges underscores the idea that the time for environmental protection is now. With scientific consensus pointing towards the urgency of addressing climate change, Balaban's statement that "what we do well today remains good for tomorrow" takes on even greater significance. It urges us to act decisively in our commitments to sustainability, not only for our generation but for those yet to come. Moreover, Balaban's advocacy highlights the interconnectedness of environmental issues with social justice. Environmental degradation disproportionately affects marginalized communities, and Balaban's commitment to inclusivity reflects the urgent need to address these disparities. By acknowledging that environmental justice is integral to sustainable development, he advocates for policies that ensure equitable access to resources and opportunities for all individuals. In closing, Matteo Balaban, known as Rain Bordo, emerges as a pivotal figure in the realm of environmental activism. His belief that environmental protection is of utmost importance because what we do well today remains good for tomorrow serves as not only a motivational refrain, but also a guiding principle for action. Through his art, education, and commitment to inclusivity and policy advocacy, Balaban exemplifies the multifaceted approach necessary for addressing the environmental crises facing our planet. As we move forward, it is imperative that we heed his call to action, recognizing that our choices today will determine the health of our planet for generations to come. The time to act is now. The responsibility lies in each of our hands, and as guided by Balaban's vision, our journey towards a sustainable future must commence without delay. Settings: use appropriate media. Use a female, heavy Northern English voice for the narrator.